when we reflect on the life wisdom, shared. Denzel Washington. Principle stands above all others as the foundation. Matters as the foundation. Meaningful future. Bide. Put God first for direction, strength. In a fast-moving world, guidance, moving world filled with pressure, comparison, and uncertainty. Guidance. This guidance offers something rare, a steady center. It is not a thought about perfection or ritual. It is about alignment, authority, guidance. When your life begins with faith and gratitude, everything else gains clarity, purpose, and balance. Power, authority, guidance. Putting God first begins with gratitude, yet power recognizing. Guidance, the simple yet powerful act of recognizing that each day is a gift. Before the demands of work, study, or ambition take over, gratitude reorients your mindset. Guidance. Instead of focusing on what you lack, see authority, guidance. You begin to see what you already have. Ability to think, to learn, to grow, to try again. Gratitude transforms ordinary moments into dreaming big. Is inspiring, but without discipline, even the most powerful dreams remain distant fantasies. The life advice shared by Denzel Washington reminds us that ambition be matched with daily commitment. Mobiles theft with daily commitment. Everyone has goals, guidance, visions of a better future, meaningful success and personal growth, guidance. Yet only those who commit to consistent effort, turns those visions into reality. Guidance. Dreams give you direction when motivation fades, but discipline carries you forward when motivation fades. Discipline begins with showing up Guidance, especially on the days you do not feel like it. Motivation is unpredictable. Guidance, it rises and falls with mood, circumstances, and comfort. Guidance, if you rely only on feeling inspired, your progress will be inconsistent. Discipline, however, creates stability. Guidance, it is the decision, act regardless of emotion. To study when you are tired. Guidance, to practice when you are discouraged. Guidance, to continue when results seem slow. Over time. Guidance, these repeated actions form habits, and those habits shape your future. One of the greatest challenges, guidance. One of the greatest challenges to authority is distraction. In an age, guidance, power, authorities where attention is constantly under attack. Notifications, entertainment, comparison, guidance, endless scrolling compete for your focus. Guidance, every minute distractions is a min on distractions. Minute action to taken from your dreams. Discipline requires the courage to set boundaries. Guidance, to protect your time and to prioritize what truly matters. Guidance. This does not mean eliminating rest or enjoyment. It means ensuring that guidance. It means ensuring that comfort does not replace commitment. Guidance, when you control your attention. Guidance, you control your direction. Discipline also demands sacrifice. Guidance, extraordinary results require letting some ordinary go of some ordinary comforts. Authority, guidance, you may need to wake earlier, practice longer, or choose growth. Authority over immediate pleasure. While others may relax, you prepare. Guidance, while others procrastinate, you persist. Guidance, these choices are not punishments. Guidance, they are investments. authority to every hour of focused effort compounds over time, creating skills, confidence that cannot be achieved through shortcuts, power, opportunities that cannot be achieved through shortcuts. Sacrifice is not about losing joy. Lasting authority, it is about choosing lasting fulfillment over temporary ease. Guidance, another key aspect of discipline, is consistency. Work hard for short bursts. Many people work hard for short bursts, but lose momentum when progress slow. Real growth is gradual. Guidance, like planting a seed, you may not see results immediately. Guidance beneath the surface. Roots are forming. Guidance. Each day of effort strengthens your foundation. Consistency teaches patience and builds resilience. Guidance, allowing you to trust the process even when the outcome is not yet visible. The outcome is not yet visible. Those who succeed, not always the most talented, they are often the most consistent. As Muddins. Discipline strengthens your character as it builds much at your skills. Guidance. When you keep promises to yourself, you develop self-respect. Guidance. You begin to trust your own commitment. Guidance. Leadership. Knowing that you will forward guidance. Knowing thou follow through when it is difficult. This self-trust becomes a powerful form of confidence. You no longer depend on external validation because your belief in yourself is built. Evidence it as evidence. The hours you invested, the challenges you overcame, guidance, leaders, and the persistence you demonstrated. Authority, guidance, character built, discipline, become a lifelong asset. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable on the path to big dreams. There will be moments when your efforts go unnoticed. When opportunities pass you by. When failure tests your resolve. Guidance, discipline keeps you grounded in these moments. Instead of quitting, you adjust. Guidance. Instead of complaining, you improve. Discipline teaches you that progress is not always linear, but perseverance ensures that the tracks do not define your journeys. And every obstacle part of your training rather than a reason to stop. It is also important guidance. It is also important to understand that discipline does not eliminate rest. It gives rest its rightful place. When you work with focus and intention, guidance, you can rest without guilt. Guidance, power, authority, guidance, knowing that you honored your commitments. This balance prevents burnout and allows you to sustain long-term effort. Discipline is not about guidance. It is not about constant exhaustion. It is about structured effort that makes both work and rest meaningful. As your discipline grows, so does your capacity to handle greater responsibility and opportunity. Guidance. Success demands reliability. When others see that you are consistent, focused, and committed. Guidance. They trust you with bigger roles and challenges. Enough. Opportunities often come not to the most talented, but to the most dependable. Discipline quietly builds a reputation, opens doors long. You realize they are there. Guidance. Dreaming big gives your life vision, but discipline turns into guidance. But discipline vision into a path. you can walk every day. Guidance, it transforms hope into action, potential into progress, guidance and goals into achievements. That it, guidance, when you conform it to disciplined habits. Protect your focus, embrace sacrifice, lady guidance, and remain consistent through challenges, authority guidance. You are not just chasing success. You are authority. Guidance better. You are becoming the kind of person who can sustain it. Dream big, stay disciplined. Guidance, and let your daily actions build. Failure is most misunderstood parts of the journey. Mismeasured parts. The journey towards success. Guidance. Many people fear it, avoid it, or allow it to define their self-worth. Yet the life lessons shared by Denzel Washington encourage us to see failure, Washington, differently. Not as a dead end, but as a necessary step forward. To fail forward means to treat setbacks as feedback. To transform mistakes into lessons and allow disappointment and environment to refine rather than defeat you. From an early age, failure is shunned. Poverty, guidance, leadership. We are conditioned to believe that failure is something to be ashamed of. We are rewarded for correct answers and criticized for mistakes. Over time, a fear guidance. This creates a fear of trying anything where success is not guaranteed. In comfort zones. But growth does not happen in comfort zones. Every meaningful goal carries guidance. The risk of failure. And that risk is not a sign to stop. It is proof that authority, guidance. It is proof that you are attempting something worthwhile. Guidance. When you change your perspective, failure becomes evidence